Here's the thing. I feel like either way, she still wins. Either way, she still wins. But what I am interested in seeing is how the other ladies are going to react to her if she does decide to stay on screen and becomes an executive and releases her title as executrix of whatever. What is it? Producer, executive producer, whatever. My thing is this. My thing is this. Basketball Wives has always been about bullying. From the very beginning, it was always about bullying. They bullied Tammy. They bullied that little light-skinned girl, Keisha. When Tammy took her purse and was like making her feel like she couldn't get her purse back unless she confronted her, knowing that she was scared of her. Like, Basketball Wives has always been about bullying. The only difference this time is that they went too far and it became a colorism issue and it became an issue about OG's African features. But I'm gonna let you know right now, I feel like OG held her own. I feel like she did a great job of sticking to her guns and not allowing anyone to scare her. If I was to watch Basketball Wives again this coming season, I do not want to see Malaysia. I feel like Malaysia is completely irrelevant. She's irrelevant. I don't want to see Kristen. Kristen is fake. Kristen sold her family out to be a part of the cool clique. Kristen is so fake. I cannot stand Kristen. I cannot stand her at all. And what will really be funny is if Shaunie decided she didn't want to be a part of the cast anymore and didn't want to be on camera with the ladies anymore and left Kristen all by herself, Kristen and Evelyn all by herself, and they brought OG back and they brought what's the Chinese girl's name? I like that girl. Y'all know who I'm talking about. What's her name? The Chinese girl that's supposed to be related to Malaysia, but Malaysia sold her out to be cool with Kristen. The way they did that girl was so corny. The way they did that girl was so corny. The way they did that girl was so corny. I cannot believe they did that girl like that. Like, Kristen, that's supposed to be your family. Like, blood is thicker than water. Like, that's supposed to be your kin. And you sold her out for Evelyn, for some girls you ain't even know. That's mad whack. That's whack. I can't believe. Do you gotta be breathing on hard? Relax. Annoying. I can't believe you just gotta be the center of attention. Can you sit down? Sit down. I just can't, like, I could never, ever do something like that. Like, trade in some people for fame, trade in my family for fame, trade in, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to have camera time, turn on your family. And you know the reason she's turning on her family is because she wasn't going to try that with anybody else. The way she did her was so whack. The way she did her was so whack. But the final tee-hee-hee was on them. When that girl came back and said Evelyn looked like a Sharpay in the face, girl, I was dead. I was big dead. I was dead. Hustle. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit. Sit. I was dead. I was so dead. But anyways, like, I don't know, Shaunie. They put in your car, girl. You had all that mouth. You was doing all that hyping. And you knew what you was doing when you was hyping them girls up in the very beginning on that second to last episode when you was watching Evelyn talking about how she was going to beat that girl up. How she went down there chasing her with a bamboo stick and you did not stop her. You did not stop her. You ain't stop her. But, girl, I guess it's going to cost you because they ain't playing with you, girl. VH1 ain't about to go out. Girl, they throwing you under the bus right now. They throwing you under the bus. They said it's your fault. But you thought you was cute, didn't you? girl. And then you're gonna sit up there and think it was funny and think it's a joke. The topic of colorism, the fact that OG felt like she was like being a victim of colorism and she was expressing that. You sitting over there laughing and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. We'll hey, we see now. We see now. You never win when you playing dirty. Okay, Nene Leak style, okay? So we'll see. The page is supposed to be a credible source. Like, no one, VH1 that didn't confirm or deny what came out. But I hear they're supposed to be a credible source. So, girl, I don't know what's going to happen. But one thing I do know is I really do hope that you decide to stay on the show so we can see how big and bad you really is, since you're not going to be executive producer, since you can't throw that around no more. Let's see what you're going to do now once you really in the game. Like, when you really in the game. You should have just played it like Mariah from Married to Medicine. They be going in on Mariah, and Mariah don't never try to throw that executive producer around. She never do it. She never has done that. But you know what? You was the one talking about thank you for your services. So guess what? Thank you for your services. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen, girl. We see what's gonna happen. But I feel like what goes around comes around. Y'all did that girl OG dirty. Y'all did that little Chinese girl dirty, and now it's all coming back to you, girl, like boomerang. It's all coming back to you, girl. So hey, to be honest, that's what y'all get. Like, y'all did them two girls wrong. Y'all been bullying. Y'all been bullying ever since y'all was on Basketball Wife. Y'all was bullying Susie. Y'all was bullying Royce. And then Kristen gonna say she don't see what colorism plays an effect because she's dark-skinned. Girl, what are you talking about? Like, you would just do anything, say anything just to fit in. Like, y'all done called that girl OG ugly. Y'all done talked about her feet. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, OG don't be looking the greatest. Like, I can't say OG do be looking sometimes smack sometime. But that ain't no excuse to sit up here and call that girl ugly and try to play her. Like, the very first thing that Evelyn said out her mouth was ugly, ugly, ugly. Like, anybody could tell what that was about. Like, she could have just been like, girl, shut up. She could have did something like that, but instead she started calling her ugly. So that says a lot. Then you gonna reference her as a monkey. Girl, you reference her as a monkey. You reference her as a monkey. So, who the monkey now, girl? Your best friend, Shaunie. Shaunie, you was really corny for that. But I guess it's all coming back to you. It's all coming back to you. So, we'll see what happens. But I really do. I really feel like it would be very interesting to see her on that show without that title of being an executive producer. It'll really be very interesting. I bet you Brandy Maxwell somewhere laughing and kikiing about it, girl. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. But that's what she get. I'm going to be honest. That's what she get. Because the way she played her card was all wrong. Then you sit up there then you sit up there all pooched up talking about Jennifer's dress. Talking about, I hate that dress on her. Girl, who do you think you are? What you think this is to me? I'm telling you, this whole bullying thing is ridiculous. And the crazy thing is it really showcases how the real life female world is. Like, girls' world is really petty like that. Like, that's why I got a lot of male friends, because a lot of females is very, very petty like that. I'm just speaking from my experience as a victim of somebody who was bullied, like when I was like in the 6th grade. Like, a lot of females are like that, but I just would have expected for women who was like 40 years old and over, or 38, whatever, how old they is. They old enough to know better. So every reaction has an equal or opposite reaction. So guess she's yeah, she's about to be taking a test for all the drama she done caused. Like, all that stuff she was doing was wrong. She all up in a mix trying to stir the pot and stuff like that. Guess we see now. So, like, share, subscribe. Put your 2 cents down in the comments. I mean, what do y'all think she gonna do? You think she gonna keep the title, or and stay on the camera, or get off camera and keep the title? I mean, her best bet is to do that, but I would love to see her go back on a TV show without that title and see how big and bad she is after that. Because the truth of the matter is, the reason why y'all was really talking about OG is because y'all was really low-key scared of her. And I wish y'all would have just came out and said that. Like, I wish y'all would have just came out and been like, oh, this girl big, I'm scared of her. Like, that's probably what I would have been. Like, I would have been like, you better be lucky that I can't fight you. You better be real lucky that you can beat me up. You better be real lucky that I ain't gonna fight you. Because you know what? If I could fight you and win, girl, it'll be a different story. Debo. That's what they could have called her, Debo. Now, if they would have called her Debo, I would have laughed at that. I would have laughed at that if they called her Debo. But put your 2 cents down. I mean, if you disagree, if you agree, let me know. Like, what do you think about the girl world? Like, do you think that it's petty like that? Do you think that it's just like an outside looking in version of how women treat each other? Because a lot of times women do treat each other like that. A lot of women like click up and gang up on one girl, whether that be in the workforce, like in a, you know, the working environment, or at school. Like, even family sometimes click up against one person. Like, we see that all the time in Keeping Up with the Braxtons. We see that all the time. So, let me know what y'all thoughts are.